Hello everyone! I've honestly spent like the past 40 or 50 minutes, maybe even the past hour or so, trying to record this, like the commentary here, because I honestly just don't really have like a sort of structure on what I want to say. Now about, as of this upload, about 5 or 6, 7-ish days ago, well within the past 7 days, both Syriax and Dino, Roman Style, have uploaded their own sort of Xenoverse 2 rant video. Now, once I right off the bat, this video right there, this isn't going to be a rant. It's just not. I just don't think I have a rant inside of me, if that makes sense. A very intense pause in the comments, Tar. But I do just have, well, you can see from the title, this is going to be basically where I'm at as of right now with Xenoverse 2, almost like, what, well, just under 2 years after Xenoverse 2 was first released back in what? Late October of 2016. So really, I'd say there's 2 or 3 main issues that Xenoverse has right now. Xenoverse 2, well, you know, Xenoverse 2 of course. The first one, let's be fair, it's not even the elephant in the room, it's the room itself, and that is the netcode. Yeah, so in my last recording that I did, you know, I scrapped it, I mentioned that Dragon Ball games have never really had a good netcode / online, you know, whatever. Maybe with the exception of Dragon Ball Fighters, but that has its own issues like matchmaking and, well, I think it's still got matchmaking issues and people rage quitting, but the latter is just gaming. It's like, yeah, people get salt in the disconnect, whatever. You know, it's not like that makes the online servers bad, but it's like it's just people getting upset and can't handle loss and disconnect or whatever. Okay, whatever. But even going back as far as like Raging Blast 1 and 2, the servers were just laggy. No, don't get me wrong, you could definitely find people and it would, you know, you could have like good fights that, you know, very little, if any, lag at all. And this, well, that might be because I'm from England, I'm from Europe, you know, I mean that continent, whatever. So maybe, I don't know, maybe that's got something to do with it, I really don't know. But, like, even in Ultimate Tenkaichi, if you were online and like countered like one of your I forgot what it was, but like if you did like that counter thing where you have to click either square or triangle when it hit like the circle to like line everything up, online literally 100% of the time, like I have no idea what they did here to mess this up so bad, but to do like to click that right or like to have the timing, you have to click like square or triangle or whatever the button was, literally just slightly past the halfway mark because of how laggy that specific thing was online. Now, offline, it was just, oh yeah, you know, just like match it up when it gets there. But you know, you have to like compensate like a second or so in advance. And even Battle of Z, I've got every platinum trophy for every Dragon Ball game as of this recording. That's, you know, currently out, with the exception of Dragon Ball Fighters. Now, you know, Battle of Z. Oh man, getting a few trophies in that game, like, I think if I like picking like a full Goku, no, not Goku team, like a full Sane team, like online or something like that, or like a full like Frieza team, or Villain team, or something like that. Like, there's like a few trophies of, yeah, that were like that, and I remember I went on like a forum, like said, okay, let's set all of this up, you know, we can all get trophies to each other and all that, because those easy trophies, but you just had to like get like a group of people together. And we did that. It was 8 people online, 8, so like not that many more, well 2 more than we can have on Xenoverse 2 as of right now. And the frame rate dropped to about 2 frames a second. I am not even kidding. I'm mentioning this because Dragon Ball games have never had good online. Now, good in the sense that, you know, it's like, it's not some, like, good in the sense that we wouldn't have to make videos talking about it, if you know what I'm saying. And I mention this because even Hirana-san said, well, I don't think Hirana-san actually said netcode fix, but it said like an online improvement or something like that. And apparently that's already happened, but where is it? So again, I'm just mentioning this because I honestly don't think Xenoverse 2 is going to get a netcode fix. I just don't think it's going to happen right now, guys. I really don't. Like, we think that the next DLC with the Gogeta, Broly, Dragon Ball Super Broly movie stuff, we think that's going to be the final DLC, or rather the final paid DLC. So that means that it's going to probably be the final big update that Xenoverse 2 is going to get. Until hopefully they move up, well, I say until hopefully, you know, and then they'll hopefully move on to Xenoverse 3. And yeah, Xenoverse 3, can we get a netcode fix there? Like, as in, it's good? Because coming from Xenoverse 1 to Xenoverse 2, there definitely was an improvement. Of course there was. Like, you'd have to be ludicrous to suggest that the netcode wasn't updated or, yeah, they made some sort of improvements coming from the original Xenoverse game going on to Xenoverse 2. So I would say, hopefully Xenoverse 3, personally I think Xenoverse 3 will be announced or leaked or whatever in around May or June of 2020. Yes, 2020, around mid-2020. Is it going to be fixed there? I hope so, but at this point I honestly wouldn't hold my breath. I really wouldn't. And that sucks, it really does. Once again guys, this video, it's all over the place. I've spent the past hour or so trying to record this. Yeah. And the other issue that I have with Xenoverse right now is the fact that, well, for me, it's not really an issue because I know where to look for like the information. But when I have like raids on for like exclusive rewards, like the Tapion, well, the Kefla wig and stuff like that, and like the Tapion outfit via like a limited time ranked limitations turned off event, we have to get like a certain amount of points in a certain amount of time to get a specific outfit or like specific rewards. They don't advertise that on Twitter. Well, they actually did for the latest raid as of, again, this recording and upload, which was for the... It was the first time that the GT Hercule wig came out, as well as like another time that the Golden Great Ape outfit became available through the Golden Great Ape Baby Vegeta raid. And they actually did put that on Twitter, but they didn't... I don't think they actually said it's for the Golden Great Ape outfit. It's just for the GT Hercule wig, and I don't think they even... No, actually, I think they did say how many points you needed, but the fact is, there is actually a Xenoverse 2 website, and the reason why I don't link it on YouTube is because YouTube doesn't really like it when you link off-site. I've had to learn that the bad way, or rather the tough way, the hard way. That's the hard way. Why couldn't I think of the expression? The hard way with Burcol Super. I think that's the reason why that channel was deleted. I think, I'm not entirely sure. But I'm mentioning this because of the fact that there's no communication, despite the fact that the information is there. Like, the information is there. They've been doing this now for, well, what, 2 years? And I think to begin with, like the first 2 or 3 or 4 raids, World Tournaments, whatever, they did actually put it on Twitter or I think Facebook or something. But it's up to people in the community that actually have access to the website, like me, Steed, Cavi, Ramstyle, or Sirax, if you know they do it, to actually post it on Twitter. So people actually know, okay, there is a raid on, or there is an event on, these are the points you need for it, and this is the reward you get for it. Because like, even in Xenoverse 2, when like, there is an event on, you'll log in and it'll say on the top right, you get like a message saying a new event has been announced or something like that. You go to the news board and it's nowhere to be seen. Like in Xenoverse 1, that was there. Like it was in Xenoverse 1. Like you could, I think they only did like a few, like 2 events. First, like when the game first came out, and like they just gave away like 1 Dragon Ball like, every day or every week or something like that. And another one was when the first World Tournament happened in Xenoverse 1, but it's like there's no communication and squeaky chair. It's like there's no reason for it. It's just lazy, I think. I really don't know, but like, there's no communication in the sense that from Bandai Namco themselves via Twitter or what have you. I mean, here's another example. I mean, this kind of turned into a rant now. Souls. Back in, I believe it was the DLC 7 live stream. Someone from Bandai Namco actually said that if people are found modding on consoles or hacking, whatever they said, they would be permanently banned from Xenoverse 2. Now they didn't say if it's like all the Xenoverse, well, Xenoverse 1 and Xenoverse 2, or if it was just Xenoverse 2 specifically. So when I heard that, I started putting together a list with like screenshot and then later video evidence, and I have a list as of right now. Actually guys, I apologize for being unprofessional here, but that's what this video is, let's be fair. Actually, can I find, yeah, I've got a file on my desktop, you can hear me clicking. There's a list right now that I have of names with screenshot evidence, and as like my list right now, I have 44 people on this list that like I have like video and screenshot evidence of the modding, and there's somebody else like RDF on Twitter, and I think like some other people. And this has been put together with like evidence, and it's been sent off to Bandai Namco. This was like about a month or so ago. Like, I think in total there's about 70, 75-ish people on this list as of right now, that at least from last time I saw it. And again, that list has been sent to Bandai Namco, and you're sent to them about at least a month ago. It's probably about 6 weeks ago at this point as we're recording this, and nothing's been done about them. So it's like, well, don't say that they'll get banned and then not do anything about it when you have not only screenshot evidence but also video evidence and like their PSN usernames, because some of them have PSN usernames that have like a lowercase L and an uppercase I. So on PSN, again, as it works right now, it just looks like a line. So you have to like look at all the other variations on how to spell a specific name. Look, it took I'd say 5 minutes. It took like 2 minutes to figure out what it was. Like all of them, it wasn't that long at all. Like, this has been done. Like, the hard work's been done. They just need to look at it, say, okay, yes, this person has modded on consoles, banned. Because if you start up Xenoverse 2 right now on like a fresh save or like, you know, on a new account or something like that, you have to like accept like terms of service, something like that. It's like 20 or so pages. And I do remember when it first came out, I just had a very, very quick read through it, and it did actually say, look, I think it was about the data transfer stuff, but it also said somewhere in there, again, not relating to the data transfer stuff, but it did say in there that at any point, for whatever reason, Bandai Namco have the right to terminate your access to the Xenoverse server. So they can ban people, but nothing's been done about it. And it's just like, it's so frustrating because once again, they said, and even posted on Twitter before, like, oh man, this is probably about 3 months ago, 3 or 4 months ago at this point, that if people are found to be modding, but they actually said modding / hacking. It's not hacking. It's not even modding. They just paying somebody else to do it. Like, you know, like they are just like paying somebody to do it, and they are just using that. Like, they're not even modding, but you know, it's a misnomer. It's a, when people say hacking or modding, you know what they mean. But nothing's been done since. Like, I don't actually think any single account has been even suspended temporarily, permanently, whatever, from the Xenoverse service, and it's just frustrating. It really is. Oh man, this video has gone on for too long, I think. Oh well, okay. So I thought I was recording for about 20 minutes, but it's about what, 12 minutes? Okay. Yeah, guys. Before I do end this video, massive shout out to this guy. They can see in the footage in the background of the video. But this guy's actually incredibly fun to fight against. I was just picking random characters, and I think he may have at one point as well. But like, people like this are fantastic to fight because it's like there's no BS, and like, in my opinion, like, I might actually invite this guy back and like do a video with him, like if he wants to or not. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments, because I think we connected in like our playstyles and stuff like that. But guys, yeah, I'm gonna end the video here because I'm actually exhausted now, given how long I've tried to record this for, and just getting stuff off my chest and all that. So I guess it was like a mini rant. Leave a like for that rant. Guys, with that said, thank you ever so much for watching the video. I do hope you enjoyed it. And with that said, guys, I'll see you next time. Oh, and I'm still having fun with Xenoverse. Ta!